beautiful babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Boss Up Budgets. On this channel I do cash stuffing, budgeting, saving up challenges, and all things money related. We are going to be stuffing paycheck number 1 of March, and I have all of my cash here today. I am going to be stuffing 1,337. I did get some, I guess you can say, reimbursements from my friends because I just came back from a Reno trip. I did put a lot of things on my credit card or my debit card, so my friends just Zelled me back. So this is a little bit higher than what I normally bring home. Nonetheless, let's get to counting. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 920, 940, 960, 980, 1000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and 37. Perfect, everything is here now, and I just got back from my Reno trip yesterday, and crazy, I'm already cash stuffing. I know, I still haven't even unpacked and I went straight into cash stuffing. That's because I really know that I have to, cash stuff so that I can spend money, and if I don't cash stuff, I'm not able to spend the money appropriately. I try my best to cash stuff as quick as possible and as on time as possible. That brings me to the first question that I wanted to answer. Like I mentioned in my last video, if you ask me a question in the comments down below that is interesting, special, unique, that I feel like the rest of us that are watching should know, I will kind of give you like a feature, a shout out on my video. So this first question, this person in the end says, I love budgeting, but sometimes feel like I'm getting burned out. If you experience this, what do you do to combat this? Maybe I do get the feeling of getting burnt out or getting really lazy to cash stuff, but for me, making these videos and editing, that's where the burnout is kind of coming from. But cash stuffing in itself, I like live for it. I love the math, I love the counting, I love making sure that all my accounts are accounted for, all my accounts are at the right numbers, and that's kind of like my passion, I would say. So I'm very, very intrigued in that, and that doesn't bore me out. But I guess watching the videos, editing and posting kind of burns me out. Right now, I'm honestly looking at budgeting a little bit different. I'm looking at it as a habit. I'm looking at it as a lifestyle. So honestly, it almost is like second nature to me at this point. Like right when I get paid, I know, okay, now I gotta figure out the numbers, now I gotta go to the bank, now I gotta do this and that. It's almost been a year and still going really, really strong. I haven't really missed any of my cash stuffing. Hopefully that helps answer a little bit. I'm sorry if you're expecting me to give you like really specific tips. That's kind of how I view it, so it's more like a mindset thing. So first we are gonna jump into our weekly allowance. I'm gonna check for any leftovers. So we have $5 in coffee, and then gas already has money, but I'm gonna roll that over, and then spending has $5. With this, we are gonna be putting it into our $1s and $5 challenge. Bunch it up and then toss it in. So that is it for our $1s and $5 challenge. Now going back to this weekly allowance binder, coffee, we're gonna get $5. And then we're gonna skip date night and go into dining out. This is also gonna get $5. Gas and EV, because I still have some money in here, I'm only gonna add a little bit. I'm gonna add $5 this week as 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and $50. Groceries is gonna get $20. I still have a lot of food at home because I went on my trip. Not planning on going grocery shopping anytime soon, but if I do have that $20 to help me out. And lastly, we are gonna put $5 in our spending envelope. And that is it for this week's allowance. We do have $40 in here. Moving on to our monthly expenses and debt binder. So most of these envelopes are already emptied. Starting off with the first one is my car insurance, and it is getting $20, $30, $35. Then we have car note at $50, $70, $90. And then gym is $5, $6, $7, $8. So these are all my recurring monthly expenses. Ortho is going to be getting $55. Phone is going to be getting $50, $60. And then our last recurring expense is subscription. That is going to be getting just $10. Some of these bills, again, you guys, terrible bills. Perfect. Now we are going to be moving on to our fixed expenses. So the first one is my car registration. I'm going to put $10 in here. So now it does have 65. Then if you guys watch one of my last videos of 2022, I did already pay off my car registration. This is going to be stuffing till December of this year. The next one is my car renewal fee. That is going to be getting $10, $100, $200, $250, $300, $310. And that brings me to my next question. Well, it's kind of a question, kind of not. This person named Ethan said all of the cash should be in a savings account earning 3 to 4%. And I totally agree. Thank you for pointing that out. I do want to say that I do have a high yield savings account, which is earning 3.5% right now, I think. And that's with Ali's savings. All of this money, the reason why I don't put it in a high yield savings account is because if I do that, then that means I have to put placeholders in here for you guys. And the only reason why these cash are even in here is because of YouTube. Like, this is the hobby. This is kind of like the way to do things. I do placehold, you know, those envelopes that have 500 or higher to put into a high yield savings account, but anything that's lower than that, that's recurring, you know, these itty bitty monies that, you know, at any time I can come and grab, at any time I can move stuff around, at any time I can show you guys, they're gonna stay in here. So believe me, I am putting the most of my money into a high yield savings account. And even if I'm not, I mean, you know, that's okay too. Like, you can have your money in all cash. Not everyone believes in having bank accounts. Some people just believe in having cash. Some people don't trust bank accounts or institutions. So I feel like to each their own. Anyways, moving on, we are gonna go into my debt for my credit card. So we are gonna put it in a big chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, and 591. And again, a big chunk of this is to pay off my credit card from the Reno trip. I did put some meals and some things on my credit card for my friends, so they paid me back through Zelle. I just pulled it out, putting it in this, so I know this is gonna go all into my credit card. We are gonna move into our expense repay bill. We are gonna put 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, 400, 410, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I need 471, and I feel like we're gonna hit that sometime next month, hopefully. Moving on to my white binder, which is my emergency funds and savings. The first one is Bentley Emergency. This is the emergency fund for my dog. Someone did ask for a photo of Bentley, so here it is. Yes, my dog is a mixed baby. He is mixed with Norfolk Terrier and Chihuahua. A lot of people say he looks like a sheepdog, which is kind of funny because he's actually that type of terrier mix is actually a sheep herder dog, but my dog is far from that. He's very tiny. He's like 18 pounds and he's scared of everything, like everything and anything, you guys. But he's really fast at running, and I think he definitely does like circling me sometimes when we're running or when we're going out. So I guess I can kind of see where it's coming from. Yeah. But when we went to a dog, kind of like a non-profit, they had a bunch of tents set up downtown. The locals came and sold like their dog dog stuff. So like people selling dog pins, people selling t-shirts that had dog faces on them. And then this photo was actually a dog booth that you could take a photo with your dog, you can take a photo of your dog, and then 100% of that proceeds goes to dog charity that was local to us. So I think I spent like $45 on this photo, and then I got a digital copy of it. I thought it was a really good experience to have for my dog. And in this photo, I believe he was 7, so not too long ago. Now he has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 330 for life insurance. She is getting 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. So now life insurance has 1, 2, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 440, 450, 51, 52, 53, and 54. So 454. We're almost to 500 in this, and yes, once we hit 500, I will be putting it into a high yield savings account. We are now going to go down to our investing account. She is going to get the usual $25. Then I wanted to stuff in new beginnings. I'm gonna be stuffing $105. So now it has 1, 2, 300, 310, and 315. Next is our travel in Cancun. So this is one of my only zipper folders. I'm gonna put 50, 70, 90. And then I'm gonna go ahead and color one of these 90s off camera. Cancun has 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500. By the next time you guys see this, this will already be deposited into my account, and I will be putting a placeholder in that. And lastly is my beautiful black binder, which is my short-term sinking funds. We're gonna stuff 3 envelopes in here. The first one is our gifts envelope. This is gonna be getting 50 and a 5. So now we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, 520, 525. Already at 525. That's amazing. Amazing. Next is my envelope. This one is to repay the hair extensions that I got, which finally came into the mail. I ordered these hair extensions from Clipped by Lila on TikTok. One of her videos went viral and I was like, I must have these. These are some beautiful, luscious, super long, super thick hair extensions. They're 100% human hair. I honestly love wearing hair extensions because I love having long hair, but I absolutely hate putting heat on my hair. My hair is very prone to breakage, being dry, split ends, so that's why I usually wear wigs, hair extensions. You know, I do protective styles so that my hair doesn't break off. They were a little bit expensive, but you know, I gotta take care of me. I'm gonna put 20, 40, 41, and $42. Now it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. I got a hit, I believe it was like 250 or something like that. So we're working towards that. Lastly, we have Mi Vida, which again is paying back for something that I bought him, which was the I got him the Mono's large check-in luggage. He now has 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, and 290. And I think last week I made a little bit of a mistake by duplicating how much I put in, so I just reallocated that money. I think I only need $60 more in that envelope and we are good to go. So that concludes week number 1 of March, and I guess I will see you guys in week 2. And I just realized that I didn't really dive into my Reno trip, which is okay. Stay tuned for week 2. It's gonna come very shortly, and then I'm actually gonna look over my footage this weekend. Hopefully I can pull some footage for you guys to see the trip. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way through, and I will see you guys in my next one. Ta-ta for now.